poker time. All right, and my poker specialty is tournament poker. So we're going to talk about tournament poker. And it's really a great thing to talk about if you're thinking about hosting a home game or you want to go play in a local tournament. And there's very little between the tournaments and the cash games. Cash games are, and I'm just going to be talking here. So my husband, Kris, who's monitoring the chat, he'll just chime in to either greet people or, babe, if you want to give this to me now, you can go ahead and check to see what the access is on, hi guys.
What the access is?
What the access is for our channel. Can you go on to our channel and see what the access is for gifting? Access.
Oh, I thought we weren't doing that. Just
no, is the ability there. We're not doing it yet. We're hoping to get some, all right, a little bit of, hi everyone. Thank you for joining us. Would you like to switch places for a minute, babe, while I do that?
No.
Okay. So, we are going to get going here, and this is all about poker. So, we had a really fun live stream last night at Resorts World. Thank you for joining us, if you joined us there. And it's a beautiful day today. We had a really great day. The weather was gorgeous. And then tonight is poker. So we've got poker going on. We're going to play it 8-handed, tournament style. Every person is starting with 1,000. And right now I'm going to ask you, I'm going to show you, everybody has 1,000 in chips. I thought it would be fun last week if we give these guys names. Because the thing that I notice, and again, I play a lot of tournaments, is people, there's one thing people say, you got to read the tells, but there's a whole nother thing if you just know what kind of person you're dealing with, maybe more like profiling. So I don't really spend a lot of time on it. And I know y'all are going to have your own opinions, but what I like to do is just know who I'm playing with. It's just kind of like in the world of business, you want to know who you're talking to, what kind of person are you dealing with, and that really helps a lot for me in my play. So here you go, babe. Okay. All right, so one of our goals is, and we'll probably do it about halfway through, is we want to do some membership giveaways. So we are going to just stop this, or we might do it toward the end, and anybody that's interested in a membership giveaway, we'll have you come back. We'll talk a little bit about the world of poker, and at that point we'll do 5 membership giveaways, just because we have to be on the laptop, and we don't want to film on the laptop because it's not a good way to film. And cameraman, my husband, Kris, wants to be able to go around the table. Anyway, enough of that said. I would like to, how about if we switch real quick right now, babe, and you, oh, never mind, I can do it. Thank you. But you might want to do
All right, guys, so some of the names that we've already picked out are Norman the Knit, and Ginger will explain that. Howard the Hoodie, the guy who always wears the hoodie and sunglasses. Stan the Stat Guy, who's the one who's always calculating what the odds are.
Yeah, I can tell you about that. Yeah. The Stan the Stat Guy.
I'll let Ginger explain all that. And then Brad the Braggadocious. Are there really braggadocious?
Yeah, I'm going to expand on these 4 that we named, but I'm going to ask you guys now. We have 4 unnamed. Do you guys have any suggestions? Do you play with, what kind of people do you play with that you think kind of are either annoying or entertaining or, predictable?
Judah says LMAO, Hoodie Classic. Yeah.
Yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Mr. Tochka, welcome from Russia, Moscow. Moscow, that's pretty cool.
Yes, welcome. We're so happy to have anybody new to the channel.
Yep. Hey, Mickey, hey, Modfather, Gallagher, Judah, sorry for all the initial setup issues. Wouldn't be one of our live streams without them, but we're getting better. Just takes a little time here. Be one of our live streams without them. So there's Blackjack, and there's the pool back there.
Where are we, babe?
We are at our home in beautiful Las Vegas.
This is our messy table.
Oh, no, that's just the equipment used for poker. And there's our beautiful pool in the background. It's gorgeous. All right. So Ginger's getting her set up here
This
with
one
her
I don't know
camera.
how to open this one.
Yeah, it's a little tricky.
Is it because, oh, it's because I have fingernails. That's why I can't
Yeah.
push the button
Want me to do
inside. No, I got it now, I guess, as long as it's.
So
that's-
each of the players, and there are going to be 8 of the players, have $1,000 in chips. We have $500 and $100 black chips, $250 blue chips, $300 in green $25 chips. So we're going to play an orbit tonight, and Ginger will talk about each scenario. And last couple times it's been super fun, so I'm learning a lot about poker. I'm sure many of you guys are experts, and you get to weigh in with your commentary as well. So let's get after it. We need names, guys. We need
Okay,
new
thanks,
names.
guys. Everybody, thank you very much for being here. I'm Ginger Vegas. My husband is the cameraman. He is a slot guy. Everybody always says he sounds and looks like a poker player. Moi, I'm the poker player. Okay, so just with that said, he went around, he introduced you to the different players at the table. And I don't want to offend people, and I think that most of you poker players know what I'm talking about. That you've got, like, I can't tell you how many times I play World Series of Poker, and just the win, Aria, anywhere. Oh, well, I played the blah, 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 and I played the this, and I don't know. And they want to just go on. And they don't know what anybody else has done, but they just want to tell you everything that they've done. So I just find these people very entertaining. I normally just sit pretty quiet. I'm not going to be quiet tonight. I'll be answering questions and talking. But before we get this started, we're basically going to play one orbit. The button starts here, and the button goes around.
You need the button to be able to do that, don't you? Sorry.
Okay, so we have 8. We're playing 8-handed, and we only need 4 names. Can you?
Quick hello to Elias. Welcome. Modfather said that's the pool that Kris Vegas is going to jump in when we get to 10,000 subscribers. Thank you for that. Steve the talker that bluffs every hand. Oh, that's
That's a
Modfather.
good one. I can hold this because Kris, you're going to write the. All right, so we've got Steve the talker that bluffs every hand, and a lot of the time I feel like these guys are probably mostly cash game players because there's a lot more bluffing that goes on in cash games than in tournaments. And the way, honestly, and a lot of you read a lot of books and you know a lot, and you can share that here as well. But a lot of people, the bluffing is not what's going to win. The tight, aggressive players are the ones that are good at that play style is what's going to win a tournament. Now, when you're playing with your friends, you just want to have fun, and I do. So when I actually really play and I want to play hard, and I'm going to play hard and long, I'll go and play a tournament where I don't know anybody because I like it better that way. So let's give us another name.
Welcome,
Hi,
Jim.
It's good to see you.
Welcome, Rambling
Yay,
Gamblers.
Rambling. Yes. Mickey wants to play. The only way that anybody can play tonight is by weighing in on the hands. And we're going to do that as soon as you give me a couple more. I'm going to go ahead and give some names then. We always have a solid player, so we can call her Sally the solid player.
All right.
Okay, we're going to always have to have a solid player. Anybody have another player? What's your playing style? What do you think of yourself? We need one person can go there because we need. Okay, put them wherever you want, babe. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need 2 more.
2 more.
2 more. Hey, Mickey. All right. Again, it's beautiful here.
Gamblers, types of gamblers. So.
Well, okay. Well, I'll tell you what. Quite often there is somebody
guy?
that's drinking a lot.
That's what I was going to say. What about the drunk guy?
Danny the drunk.
Danny the drunk.
Okay.
All right.
Again, my goal here is not to offend anybody. Oh, the caller. Right. Somebody's going to calling station. Saying, Kathy, the calling station. Kathy, and that's our last one. And we've got everybody.
Kathy the calling station.
Okay, the difference in cash games and tournaments is a tournament, you don't get to pick your seat. You can't say, seat change, please, and you don't get to sit where you want at the table. They give you a card, a table seat, and that's your seat seat card that you have to go to. All right, thank you, babe.
Oops.
Oops, we lost somebody. Man down. All right. All right, we did have the seat numbers the other day, but I'll just say it. You guys know that the seats start to the left of the dealer. And a lot of this is 101. So if you're just interested in learning how to play poker, then can we get Sally a little bit more evenly seated?
Sure.
Can you read her on that side? If you can't, okay.
Wherever you want her.
Well, maybe you can read it better. She's right there. Okay, I just want you to be able to see it from your side too, babe. All right. Okay, enough of that. I think we're set up. We've got 8 people.
What's up, Pablo Escobar? Welcome, Pablo.
All right, let me get my camera over here so I'm not always looking at it. I'll put it right here. Is it in your way, babe? My camera?
Yeah. But
What are we all hosting? We are hosting a poker tournament. And my husband. All right, we got to get this game going. All right, this is No Limit Hold'em. We play with 152 card deck. And No Limit Hold'em. We have blinds. The blinds in this game, the blinds are starting at $25.50. So I'll go ahead and post the blinds.
So Judah's asking, well, how do you play with seeing everyone's cards?
Yeah.
That's why this is it's really are you going to deal them face down?
Yeah, I'd like to talk about it when I'm doing it.
Okay.
As opposed to just talking about it for a while.
Okay,
But I want to make sure that, I don't think this is in the way. I don't see it in the camera.
No, not yet. It
All right.
will be.
Okay.
That's okay.
So for those of you that aren't familiar, the button is here, the dealer button. We're starting it in seat 1. Small blind, paceless, small blind, which is 25, because this is a tournament style. The blinds are currently 25.50. Small blind, big blind. All right, the dealing starts to the left of the dealer. I'm going to deal, everybody gets 2 cards. Because this session, it's a 1 orbit session, guys. I deal the cards and then I'll talk. This is a 1 orbit session. So what happens here is, in order to talk about it, we have to have the cards face up. One thing that I always say is, when you're playing poker, don't look at your cards until it's your turn. So I'm going to help you develop that habit by us turning their cards over when it's their turn. So we have Stan the stat guy. He's up first. Why is he up first? Because honestly, guys, I have to tell you, I play with a lot of people and they're like, oh, is it on me? Is it my turn? I'm like, how do people play poker when they don't know if it's their turn or not? Okay, you know it's your turn because the button is here. Small blind, big blind, action starts right after that. Stan the stat guy, boom. Okay, he has 5-9 suited. It's on him and he looks at his cards and he says, well, statistically speaking, he's going to blurt out.
He's going to have all sorts of calculations.
Yeah, because he wants to tell you, because he wants to show how smart he is. And I don't know why he thinks that's going to make him win more, but he thinks he's smarter. Now remember, the more knowledge you have at the poker table will help you. Because yes, there's skill and there's luck. And the less skill you have developed, the more luck is going to play into it. But the more you develop your skill, the luck is still there, but it will be less, and the skill is going to take over. Remember that. So that's what's good about these kind of sessions. Hello, Hailey. So in order to play, it's going to cost $50. All
right.
Now, because he's suited and he actually is going to play this hand. He is out of position. He should not play it. But I'm going to say he's going to play it because in his mind, he thinks it's a good hand. All right.
How much are you going to bet?
He calls.
Okay.
He's calling.
All
right. Now this one, Howard the Hoodie. Is this where my camera's coming into play? All right.
All right, I got it. I can move around.
Okay. All right.
I don't think that's best for you, babe. It's going to get in your way.
Okay.
Just leave it where you had it. It's fine.
Okay, we have A6 right here, and on A6 for Howard the Hoodie. This is probably an online player. You've got the guy, does his hoodie covering and he pulls it forward and he has his sunglasses on and he's so uncomfortable with human beings because he's always playing online. I love those kind. I will just smile at them and then when I win and I just thank you and it bothers them. They're so funny. So that's just fun. What you got?
So highly classified is kind of misunderstanding what we're doing here. And he wants to take the next open seat. So highly, this is not like our Black Friday Blackjack. This is an instructional scenario of live play that Ginger's going to comment on and place the bets the way that each of these personality types would bet, whether they're a nit, a calling station, braggadocious, a bluffer, blah, blah, blah. So it's not like you can sign up or jump in.
Now but highly, this is the third time we've done this, and I think this would be fun. Let me go around and do one scenario like this. Then after that, I think that if each of you guys take one of these spots, now it might take a while. We might do it like pick the one that's the most like you. Are you going to be, which one do you identify with? All right. Or we can change the name maybe. But the problem is the hands have to be played up. So it would have to be the rule of no post river betting. Because once we see all the cards, because when we see all the cards, we see the flop, we see the turn, it's going to affect betting. There's no way to get around it. So let's do this first one. And then if you want to play a hand, you tell me how you would play that hand.
But everyone else is going to know what his hand is.
Yeah, but I'm going to say Howard the Hoodie. Okay, so would you like to play this if you were Howard the Hoodie? Would you be playing this hand? I am asking everybody out there. Would you want to play that?
Highly says I like to 3-bet.
Oh, okay, you're gonna be a 3-better. That is our. We'll put you highly the 3-better. That means when there's 1 bet, 2 bets, the 3-bet. That's the 3rd bet out there. 4-better, 4th better. So I'm a better too. Rambling Gamblers. Yes, you get that? How many of you out there are poker players? I think you are all poker players. All right. So I'm gonna say. He says yes. We're going to play Ace-6 then. Go ahead and put $50 out. We're going to let everybody play this first hand. Okay, let's look at Norman the Nit. A nit is a person. A nit, here, let me just throw them over there. You can look at them. Ooh, 10 King of Diamonds. A nit is a person that plays very few hands. They only play what they feel are premium hands, like Ace-King, Aces, Kings. Like very few. I have a very broad field. They're called fields of cards. So my field is very broad, but it depends on what position I'm in. And I know I'm getting too complicated for some, so let's keep going on. Norman the Nit is just simply going to call. Okay, Danny the Drunk. He doesn't even know what day it is. He just, honestly, I don't know about y'all, but let me tell you the one that I played with that was the funniest. Okay, Danny the Drunk is actually not going to play that. He's the only one that's folding, okay, so far. Okay, I was at World Series of Poker, started at 10 o'clock, and this man said, oh, what was he drinking? It wasn't Jameson. Maybe it was Jameson. Jameson soda? It was a Jameson soda, something like that. He said Jameson soda, double Jameson soda, and keep them coming, one every 30 minutes. Okay, I was like, whoa. This guy was older. He had his shirt unbuttoned. He was kind of had a hat on. He's a little extravagant, eccentric. And by noon, 1 o'clock, that guy, he could still talk just fine. I would not be able to do that. And that's what he had for breakfast. Anyway. Danny the Drunk, he actually folded. I don't know why. Over here, Kathy, the calling station. Woohoo! 3-4 suited. I'm going to play that all day long, and she is in good position. So, yes. Okay, so she's going to put her $50 out. And last one over, not the last one. This is Brad, the braggadocious. He just keeps bragging. This is the button. Now, on the button, I don't know about y'all, but I like to play my button anytime I can. So I don't know if you all agree with me. But I do. But 7 queen offsuit is not that good. It's pretty bad. They're not connected. They're not suited. Connected means that you can make it straight from one end to the other. So I'm gonna. What do y'all think? On the button, would you fold this 7 queen offsuit? What do you think?
call.
All right, okay, he's gonna call. Okay, and then over here, Steve the bluffer, he has 410. He already paid half of it. It only costs one more chip
Yep.
to call. Would y'all call on that?
Call. Yep.
Is that what?
Rambling Gambler says, oh, Martin Williams says fold. I don't know if that
Yeah, and you know what? I don't know which one that one is. Of course, Sean.
fold Rambling
Yeah,
Gambler.
and you know what? Because you want to cut your losses. Because he is in a bad position. He is going to be the first to act every time. I agree with you guys. Fold. Fold. That chip goes to the center. What?
Sean's in the house. Sean, the reigning Black Friday
Hi, Sean.
Blackjack champion. Hey, Sean, welcome.
All right, it's good to see you. Okay, now we've got big blind, queen.
Sally the Solid. All right.
She's Sally the solid. She's big blind, so she has a big blind option. The big blind option means that she can check it and we can go forward, or she can raise. She has the option to raise. With 3 queen offsuit, I think you're all going to agree with me that she is not going to raise. Now,
check.
normally, yes, she
Is that what
checks.
that's called?
Big
Check?
blind is going
That's
to
what
check.
everybody's saying. Check.
So what we're going to do is we're going to pull all the bets in, and the dealer pulls all the bets in. We're going to leave the cards face up. This is not how No Limit Hold'em is played. They are played, got the cards on the table in front of me, and nobody else knows my cards. But in order for us to talk about it and have a good poker conversation, they need to be face up. So we might. So just know I'm going to be asking for your opinions. What would you do in that? You're not all going to agree. So this is where our conversation can be fun. All right, so now we've got a pot. Everybody had action after their whole cards. Everyone gets 2 whole cards, 2 down cards. After this, we're going to burn and see a flop. Burn, 1, 2, 3. There's always 3 cards on the flop, and we have 8, 6, 8.
Let's go.
So now the dealer's button is here. This is the best position because he is the last to act. He gets to act after he has information from everybody else. So we have queen 3. I'm pretty sure you guys are going to agree with me. She, especially because she is a solid player. That means she plays a solid game. She doesn't bluff. She doesn't overbet. She just kind of just plays a solid game.
So wait, I have a quick question.
Yes, babe.
So Steve the Bluffer was the small blind, right?
He folded.
And now, so normally it's the action is the person after the large blind.
That was only
So the next
pre-flop.
round, okay, so that only applies in the first.
Yeah, that only
round?
applies in the first round because small and big blind are the bets for to get the action going in a tournament.
I just
and
wanted to make sure I
cash.
understood that. So
Yeah.
everybody's saying check.
Yeah, so we're checking here. Good job. I agree with y'all. Hey, look at this. This is interesting because this is Stan the Stat guy. He has a gut shot straight draw. That means he has 5, 6. He needs a 7, 8, 9. That's pretty funny. All right. So he has a gut shot straight draw, which I would never bet to. I think y'all agree with me. So y'all want to check here?
Yep.
Check. Okay. Now remember, this
Oh,
session.
Judah's saying he would bet 100 here. But
Judah says he'd bet 100 here. Now, the interesting thing about that is you may get a lot of people to fold because, my deal is if I want to play heads up or the fewest amount of players possible in the hand. So Judah says he'd bet 100.
Rambling Gamblers say all in.
Y'all are
Wait,
loose.
which person is the Rambling Gamblers then? Are they?
Yeah, Rambling Gambler. Which one? What is your playing style? Are you over here, the
braggadocious or the bluffer?
Oh, we need
or
somebody that
Sally
plays a
the
lot of
Solid?
hands. This person plays a lot of hands, calling station. They're
Calling
gonna-
station. Okay. Anyway,
right.
it's a strong hand though, right?
No, it's a gut shot straight draw. He
What does
has
that mean?
4 cards in the deck that he will help him. He needs a
So that's a
7.
good thing.
He needs a 7. That's the only thing that will help him.
Okay. Highly classified.
4
2D
cards.
to 7. Okay.
A gut shot straight draw. I might, be excited about an open-ended straight draw, which would mean your 9 or your 5, one of the ends of it, but not right in the middle of your straight draw.
Highly says bet on straight draws.
Open-ended straight draws, not gut flush. And a lot of you are cash game players. That's why I'm saying
I don't play poker, people.
hold on, and
Makes no sense to me. It makes sense to my incredibly smart wife.
Can I talk?
Yeah, sorry. Oh my God. Can you see that look, guys? I am in serious trouble.
Well, what I'm saying is, if Stan says, if somebody wants to play that hand, then I'll let you play it however you want. But what I like right here is that we're getting a lot of variation in what the action is. So it would be fun for me if you were playing that hand. But it is hard because we can see all the hands. That's what makes this type of session kind of difficult. All right, I'm not going all in, but if you want to bet 100, we can bet 100.
Okay,
Can you give me 100 bet? He puts 100. He puts it right in front of him. Because if he puts it out here, we won't know. The dealer needs to know who bet how much. And if you're throwing it to the middle of the pot, nobody knows whose bet it was and how much. It has to be right in front of you. Okay, ace 6. He actually has a bottom pair with an ace. And he probably likes this. I'm like, I got 2 pair and an ace. So he's going to call. Let him call.
And that's because you don't want to tip people off to start having them bet heavily.
Well, no, I'm not totally in love with my hand. Somebody has an 8.
Yeah. So there's no rush.
Oh, you want to see what the next card is?
Okay.
Yeah. Can you bet 100, please?
Oh, sorry.
Thank you. And now over here we have King 10. King 10 is beautiful hand, but it did not connect with the board. The board did not have anything that made this hand improve. So he says, this is Norm the Knit. He is really cautious, super nitty, so he's going to fold his King 10 because he did not connect. All right, he folds. Over here, he's out. He already folded earlier. Then over here, we've got Kathy at the calling station. And so over here, 3, 4, I want to take a minute and say, thank you everybody for joining this. And I want your input. There are people that are normally on this channel, and there are some people that are new. So thank you for being here.
Rambling Gambles and Highly Classified say fold.
Yeah, this right here is no connection either. So I agree with you 100%.
So a calling station would not normally...
Well, the calling station doesn't mean you're stupid.
Okay.
It just means you really want to see every flop. All right? And so they're going to pay you off quite often.
There we go.
All right, over here we have 7 Queen. And this is braggadocious about, he's telling you what a wonderful player he is and all the wins he's had in his life. Now, 7 Queen. This also did not connect. Is it worth paying 100 for? I know this is a good position. It's the button. This is the best position. But I would say fold. What do y'all say?
Sean says fold.
Okay, y'all agree with me. Let's fold, get them out of the hand.
Thank you, Modfather. Yes, please subscribe, guys, if you haven't already. I think we got a pretty tight crew here that's already subscribed.
And over here, we've got Queen 3. That's a poopy hand. We're going to fold that one as well.
Sally the Solid.
She is a solid player.
She's not going to play.
No. All right, pull the bets in. This is now heads up. Heads up means that there are 2 players and...
Howard the Hoodie and Stan the Stat Guy. Let's go.
Okay, that means he's an online player and he likes to tell you how smart he is and he knows the odds. A lot of people know the odds and they're not talking about it all the time. Anyway, we're going to see a turn here, guys. Do you have any questions before we keep going? Because this is my goal, just sharing this with you, that we're doing this. This is our home. Welcome to our home. Hopefully you can hear the fountains and the pool in the back and you're enjoying the cool breeze. But we are going to play one orbit. An orbit is where the button goes around the table. Once it ends up back here, we're done with this session. And they started with 1,000 in chips, so there might be a couple people knocked out of the tournament already.
Right.
Okay, so this is all a small tournament, maybe a home game. All right.
Sean wants to know, should 9-5, which is Stan the Stat Guy, should re-raise?
Well, he can't re-raise because nobody else raised it. So he bet, he called, fold. So that's the end of that story. The only way he could re-raise is if there was another action taken after his initial raise. Now, and there's somebody out there that said that they were a 3-better. So we'll get to that. Let's see what the turn is. Everybody want to see what the turn is with me? Let's go.
Come on.
All right, we always burn, and turn. Some people call this, some
There's
people
the
call
7.
that 4th Street. All right, Stan the stat guy is there, very somber. He doesn't want to let anybody know he just made his straight.
Boom.
Boom, baby, boom. All right,
So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That is beautiful.
Yeah, exactly, Sean. I am right there with you. You want to make a bet and you want to take time before it. You don't want to be too quick to act. So you want to bet, but not too much. If anything, you want to make a nice small bet so that he comes in over you or at least calls. You want to get paid.
Yeah.
So I would either check. I'm good at checking when I have the nuts. And right now this
Hey, what does Judah mean by check in the dark? I don't know what that means.
Oh, that means before you see, if it was before we saw the turn, before the card came out, you say check dark, that means it doesn't matter. Then if we're here, then the action would immediately go here because he already said he checked in the dark.
Yeah, Sean, she burned a card for sure.
I did burned it. I burned it and turned it. All right, so we have.
Raise for efficiency.
We're going to raise, so do 150, please. Can you throw out 150? Okay, bet is 150. Over here, A6. This is Howard the Hoodie. Now, he still likes his 6s with an ace. What do you all think that this online player over here with his sunglasses and hoodie, I think he would call. So go ahead and put 150 out there for me, babe.
Right.
Okay, he's going to call that 150.
Welcome, Cole.
We are having some poker fun here, guys. Do we want to talk before we see a river? Okay. Now, there's really no way that, the only way, I'll tell you there is a way. If this river card is a 6, then it gives Howard the Hoodie a full house. So there is a way. If he gets his full house, then he can beat him. All right, let's see what happens. Okay.
That's exactly what Sean just said.
Sean,
His full house could beat that possible straight.
right, we are on the same page, okay? Yeah. And so you've got all these scenarios. When you're sitting there, I just burned, let me do this, river. Oh my goodness sakes. It's still a full house,
Holy
guys.
crap.
It is a full house. This is exciting. I'm loving this. Stan has a straight. Howard the Hoodie has a full house. He needed a 6 or an 8 because see how, so he has 3 8s and 2 6s. That is his full house for those of you that don't see it. And then over here, Stan has 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He has a straight. So Stan thinks that he has it. So
Don't bet, check is what Sean was saying.
Stan the stat guy, he doesn't know that Howard has a full house. So he is in not checking, not betting. Is it so to induce a bet? Is that why you want to induce a bet?
Sucked it out. I don't know what that means.
Hi, you're awesome. Hello, Pablo. He did suck out. He sucked out big time. That is a term. That's a poker term. All right. I think he's going to bet, but he's just going to give a call me bet because he thinks he has it. So I'm going to say 150. Guys, do y'all agree with me? Stan, on his straight, he's going to bet another 150 in the hopes that Howard will raise that or at least call it. Yeah, a low value bet. You can bet more than, you want him to bet more than 150? You want him to bet like 300?
Pablo, this is instructional, Pablo.
Okay, well, Pablo, I might give you guys, let you guys play one of these hands, but then there would be no
Same with I'm in code.
betting.
They're trying to get in. But
Let me in the game, let me in the game.
Judah's saying like 250 to 275.
Yeah, I agree with you. How about 250?
All right.
Okay, 250. Now Howard the Hoodie sits there and thinks about his full house. He thinks, well, I know I have him beat, but just what if he has a quad 8s? That's the only thing he has, but I think he would have gone all in. So now Howard the Hoodie with his full house, I think he's going to, what do you think? I think he might
Sean says
shove.
all in.
Yep, that's what I would do, Sean. All in. I agree with you, Sean.
Oh,
Anybody
well,
else?
he thinks for a long time. Yes.
Yeah, he thinks
Same
for a
reaction
long
from highly classified agrees.
All right. Okay, so go ahead, Howard.
Wait. Hold up. Sean's saying, what if? What if all in? Okay, so everybody's in on all in.
Okay, so when you go all in at a tournament, if
Yeah,
you're
how's
at a
that go?
casino, you just have to throw one chip out and say all in, all
Okay.
in. Okay, he doesn't have to shove all his chips out.
Okay.
But to make it look dramatic, he goes like this, all in.
There
Okay,
we go.
I like that move. Okay, now Stan, the stat guy, he's like, nah, I think he's got aces or something, but you know, it doesn't matter what pair he has. He has any pair, Howard the Hoodie, he has a full house. But Stan, the stat guy, he is really full of himself, and he thinks his straight has a winning hand. You think that that the straight is going to call? I think he's going to call. You think he's going to call? I think the rambling
what
gamblers
everybody's
say
saying.
call. All right, great. He calls. He says remember, guys, verbal is binding. He said call. So verbal's binding. He says call. He flips up his full house. He flips because when there's an all-in and a call, you have to. In cash games, you don't have to show, but in a tournament, you must show. You are required to show there is not collusion of the tournament, and not everybody knows that. So you must show your cards in a tournament. This is a tournament. So okay, congratulations, Howard the Hoodie, Stan the stat guy. We don't have to hear you bragging anymore. There we go. You won. They're all yours.
Winner, Stan, Howard the Hoodie dude.
winner.
Maybe there is something to that hoodie look. I don't know.
Yeah, and he just he, like somebody on there said, he sucked out. Yeah, he really did. And you
What does
never
sucked
know.
out mean?
Means the odds were against him. The odds were against
Sucked
him.
out sounds like a bad thing.
No, he got a card that he shouldn't have got. He only had a couple cards that he needed a 6 or an 8, and there were already two. There were already a bunch out here, so he had like 3 cards that could help him, 4 cards, maybe 5, and look at all the cards that were left. And
Look at all you guys who are just
odds were
instantly
supposed to, yeah.
understand this stuff. I am so lost. I don't know why. I'm just not that poker
You
savvy.
can by helping us teach. What if he had a 7-8? Glenn, if this guy had 7-8, I mean if this who had 7-8? Okay, if he had 7-8 versus his 6-8, if he had 7-8 over here, then he would have had the higher full house and he would have won. So what you can do is you can bring up on your phone.
Sean says I have to play blackjack 3 times a day. I guess that'll make me a better poker player. I don't know.
Okay, when I played poker for hours, and I'm talking about like a good number of hours, anywhere between 6 and 12, I will want to go play at least a few hands of blackjack to settle my brain down. I don't know about you guys.
Martin Matthews said he had a 10% chance of hitting the river and he sucked out.
Yeah,
So that's what that means.
I would have thought it would have been more like 8%, but it was a low percentage. So he had so few outs. So you want to always look. There's a lot of things you want to look at. So we're gonna keep going. We can.
Let me check the subscriber rate.
I love having you guys weigh in and talk about how you would play these hands or how you think they would play those hands.
Babe,
So-
I don't see anybody wanting my opinion on how to play those.
Yeah, babe, I know.
Is that for good reason, you think? Yeah.
Martin Matthews. There were 4 cards that he could get. Okay. That's what I figured, between 3 and 5. Loved it. Love my fellow poker players out there.
All right, guys, we're not moving the needle on subscriptions. We're
Yeah,
still
if you're new to the
8828.
Okay, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe because it'll make my husband happy. He is a stats guy when it comes to our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Right? We have this YouTube channel because we love Las Vegas. We live here. Because I've lived here for over 37, it's like 38 years now. And I've been playing poker pretty good now for the past 25 years and blackjack. I was busy being a mom before that. And
I think we need to explain this again, babe. Sorry to interrupt.
Tell me.
I'm in Co. Can I get in?
you know what? This is,
Sean says, yeah, Kris, no one wants your opinion, LOL.
Sean, all right,
Well played, Sean. That was good.
I wish, that is cute. I
Yeah,
wish
nobody
you,
wants your opinion.
all right, Sean, you're sarcastic like my husband.
Yeah, I love
Okay,
that.
and you know what? I'm going to tell y'all, and I don't know how many females are out there right now. I prefer playing with men because I'm very direct. I don't let things bother me. And the ladies are always so soft and sensitive. And, oh, I just don't like playing with the men because they're so mean. And I'm like, we're playing cards, dude. Get over it and play cards. I don't understand why the ladies, not all ladies, there are some ladies out there that are excellent card players, but, you know, we're playing at a table. Just play cards.
Glenn,
Anyway.
thank you for that encouragement for the membership. Tonight there will not be a after party. We're just doing, what's the matter?
No, I was just excited about maybe doing the free memberships. Guys, don't go anywhere because we want to do the free memberships.
It doesn't work on the laptop. So.
Well, then when we get to the end, we'll just ask them to all come back in 5 minutes so we can give free memberships.
Figure it out. I'm still struggling with it.
No, I got it. I got it.
Thank you, Glenn. No picking on Kris. That's only Friday night blackjack. No, I'm open for picking on any time.
Okay. Do you guys want to just keep weighing in on the hands? The button moves every hand when you're playing poker. The button, this is the dealer button. It emulates, it tells you where the dealing starts. It now moved to here. That means the first deal is going to be here, but we need to get your bets. Small blind, 25. Big blind, 50.
Wait, what happened? Oh, Stan
He
went
got
all
knocked
in.
out. He's gone. He went bye-bye. You can move the thing.
Bye-bye, Stan.
Okay, he's gone. We're down to 7, guys. We're down to 7. All right. Hi, 777, lucky slot.
Yay,
You're here for
welcome.
poker. All right. So again, in poker, you deal the first 2 cards face down, right? So first 2 cards are your whole cards. But guys, we're doing this for educational and entertainment and family, friends, and fun purposes, okay? So that's what we're doing this for. So we start off with the cards down, but in order for us to all weigh in, we have to see them. So we're going to flip them up as it's their turn. Remember, small blind, big blind, the action then pre-flop starts right here. So you've got your 2 cards. Norman the Nit. A nit is somebody that plays very few hands. Norman has King 4 of clubs.
Maybe 777 is Boris. I always got to remember.
Oh, hi, Boris. Okay, King 4, he's a nit. He says King 4, that's a horrible hand. I can't play that. Now, I'll tell you what, Ginger Vegas would play this on the button all day long, but I'm not going to, the Norman the Nit's going to fold. Boom.
See you, Nit.
Pretty sure.
Nitwit.
Fold Matt, yes. Danny the Drunk. All right, he can barely see his cards. Let's see what Danny the Drunk has. He has Ace Deuce, guys. What do y'all think on that?
Ace Deuce. Well, I've got an opinion on that. Should go all in at this point. No?
Double. This isn't blackjack. This is no limit hold'em. All right.
Colorado Pet Patrol. Welcome.
Okay. He can either call $50 or he can raise it or he can fold. So what he's going to do is he's going to call.
Totally
This
what I
is
would have
Kathy.
done.
He wants to
Of course.
play Kathy,
Yeah.
the calling station. We already know she's going to call before she even looks at her cards, but let's see in case she wants to raise. 510, nah. She's going to call though because she's a calling station.
Oh, wait. Hold on a second, babe.
Yes.
So Boris is saying, Ginger and everyone, I will be doing a live stream at 7:30 p.m. Join me. It's a special live stream. I'm doing it for my parents. They will have their 60th anniversary
And is that tomorrow night or tonight?
tonight.
Oh, tonight at 7:30. And we're going to be done here about that time. So
Yeah, everybody can just jump on to with Boris and the gang at 777 Lucky Slots. Let's go. Best of luck to you, Boris and the gang.
Ginger, not gender. That's funny. I like that, Sean.
All right.
All right, here we go. No, he
it's
says
tomorrow. Sorry,
Okay,
my
I
bad.
was going to say, I thought that Glenn and
Glenn's at
777.
4, right?
No, the Rambling Gamblers.
Yeah, I'm getting confused.
Rambling Gamblers are at 4, and then I thought that Glenn and Lucky 7 were at 7:30.
Can you confirm, Modfather and Boris, that you guys are together on that 7:30 live stream tomorrow? Just want to make sure we're actually supporting you guys the way
Hi,
you
Christina.
aggressively support us.
All right,
Appreciate it.
we're going to keep this going, guys.
Okay.
They can put that in the chat, babe. We're moving on.
All right, tomorrow. This is tomorrow.
Hello, we're moving on.
Yep.
Okay, Braggadocious Brad over here, he
Okay,
has
yeah,
a
Glenn will be with them
510.
tomorrow. All right.
I knew it. Okay, 510. Put any of those remarks in the chat, please. 510 right here. But stick with us, guys. Don't go anywhere yet because I want to issue some free memberships. All right, so 510 is here. Bad hand. We all agree this. He's going to fold it, even though the button is there and he's in a pretty good position. But 510. Can we agree that?
Fold.
Thank you, guys. Folding that
Colorado
hand.
Ped Patrol says.
And Howard we haven't gotten there yet. Okay, let's. Steve the Bluffer. He has an A6. Hey, that's not bad on the button, and it's only 50. Nobody's raised it. So what do you say, guys? I think he's just going to call, unless you want him to raise.
Raise.
A6 yeah, that's what I was thinking. A6 on the button. He can raise because I would not give anybody much credit before me. They
Mickey
didn't.
says call Colorado Ped Patrol raise. Let's go. Poker is fun. I love that, Boris.
I love that.
Judah
Thank
says
you.
it's a call.
All right. So far, it sounds like I would probably raise it, but it sounds like the majority of you are saying call.
Well, what would Steve the Bluffer do? Because that's what we're playing like, right?
Maybe wait until after the flop. You want to get some chips in the middle.
Maybe.
What do you think, guys?
Highly classified says raise aces.
right.
So does Colorado Ped Patrol.
It's an A6. A6. It's not aces. Okay, he's going to raise it to 200. Does that sound like a good raise, guys? Or 150? What do you want? 150 or 200?
Waiting.
Okay. Perfect. 200. Okay, says raise. Goes out 2 chips. All right, so now we're going to see what the small blind Sally, she's a solid player. 6-9 offsuit. She's in for 25. She says, I'm a solid player, and that is not a solid playing hand.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Pull that money to the middle. Let's see what our big blind that's already in for 50 has. Howard, the hoodie. Ooh, la. Look at that, guys. He has Queen Jack. Queen Jack. He's definitely going to call for only 150 more. Can you?
That's what they're saying.
Yep. Can you put 150, especially because he's fat stacks over there. There we go. Okay. That's 200. And now over here, Danny the drunk. Oh, is it all? Did someone raise? He says. Okay. Sure. Okay. So he's going to go ahead and I'll call.
Why can't it be Darlene the drunk? Why does it always have to be a guy?
Well, most of these players are dudes. Kathy over here, she says, all right, you know what? I really love to call everything, but on my 510 offsuit, I'm a calling station. I'm not stupid. So I think she's going to fold. What do y'all think Kathy over here is going to do? I think she's going to fold. What do you think? Mickey says fold. Folding. Kept 2 folds. You guys win.
Yep.
All right. Pull the bets in. Pull the bets in. Pull the bets in.
Helping me out there.
Thank you, sir.
That way I don't get the poker look of death.
Okay. Now, remember, their cards would be down in a regular no limit hold'em. You would not see their cards, but we have them face up right now
Thank you, Glenn.
for this session, this tutorial, educational entertainment. All right, here we go. Burn. You always burn. Burn. 1, 2, 3. That's called a flop. We're going to see the flop, guys. All right.
Let's go.
The button is here. So the first action is going to be right over here on Howard the hoodie. Well, guys, he actually is quite happy. He has top pair. So this is a tournament. Currently, the blinds are, what you want to look at is the blinds are
Glenn wants to ask a
25-50.
stupid question.
Yes, Glenn.
Go ahead, Glenn. I'm going to wait on him.
Okay, can I finish my thought? Or we'll ask.
Yeah, I'm
well,
just trying to. Okay, where did the name burn a card come from?
That's a good question. But the reason that a card is burned is just in case somebody sees that card under here. That's actually, it's not
Did
under
a
the
card
bottom.
actually burn in
In
developing
case
that?
a card,
Did they light it
burn
on fire and
They
got rid of it?
Burn it. Of course, Glenn asked that. But the reason you burn before all of these is in case you burn that top card in case somebody saw it accidentally. All right.
Okay.
Now, what you want to know, what you want to do as a poker player, the things that should be going through your mind are, What do the other players have? What are their possible hands? Somebody could be on a flush draw. The other thing you need to ask yourself in your mind, and I'm sure you guys tell me if you agree with me, what is the pot currently? Okay, I have to tell you, I want to say like 20 years ago, I went to a WPT boot camp. It was 2 days at the Nugget, like 10 hours a day. It was so fun. And one of the first things they would do is they put their hand over the pot and they would say, Ginger, how much is in the pot? And I would go, I don't know, 500? And then, because I kind of guess, you have to get, it's just a guesstimate. You're not allowed. If somebody says how much is in the pot, the dealer is not allowed to count it and tell you. But as the pot is pulled in, then I'm just doing this now because this is us guys. But there's currently, it's almost 700, all right?
Sean wants to know if you won a tournament.
Yeah, I won tons of tournaments.
Yep.
Lots. I don't have a World Series of Poker. I've done a lot of cashing in my World Series of Poker events. And I used to play tournaments a lot. Like I could play a tournament every day here in Las Vegas. I like the Venetian. But I win a lot of first places. But you want to
Point and Aria too, you like, right?
Yeah, you want to be in the top 3 spots to cash. And honestly, it can be grueling because you have to fold a lot of hands. It's sometimes one dealer said, yeah, I'm surprised they don't call this game No Limit Fold'em, because the only way to win tournaments is to fold. So that's wrong. You have to play some hands. Okay, enough of that said.
Right.
Pot is at 7. The blinds are 25.50. This person's going to bet their top pair, guys. What would you like to bet? Because they want to get some more chips in the pot. What do you think's a good bet? I would say like 300 or 400. What do you think?
Let's do 3.
Oh, it says definitely a check here, especially from a hoodie. You think he's going to check it, hoping that somebody else will bet? I would be all about that too. I am a big time trapper. I love to trap. So if I'm playing with people, Hailey says 3. I want to do 2 things. I want to get that flush draw to fold because I don't want them to hit their flush. And I want to do a value bet. And Howard the hoodie has a lot of chips. He's got double everybody else. Okay, so check bet. Hailey says 300. What do you guys think? Mickey, what do you think? Would you bet this with a queen? Queen jack. And you got top pair, yeah. All right, so
150.
150, I'm going to go with that. I'm going to go with 150 because he's just trying to get some into the pot. All right, Danny the drunk over here, he has ace deuce. He did not connect with the board at all.
Cocktail waitress.
Cocktail, 30 minutes. He
needs another Jameson.
Yeah. Okay, ace deuce, and he did not connect. Connecting means aces, deuces, little cards, 3, 4, 5, maybe some spades or diamonds. Nothing. I say he folds. What do y'all say? The drunk does.
Gallagher wanted to go 250 on the previous.
Ah.
Just got in there a little late.
Yeah, I think Danny folds. I agree with you.
All right.
I agree.
He's not that drunk apparently.
He's going to call hoping for an ace. Honestly, probably the main reason he might call that is because the bet wasn't big enough. So he might because he's drunk. All right, I'm going to have to sing with the next. Yeah. All right, I'm going to go ahead and say he calls because he's drunk. All right, I'm with you, Sean, on that.
Let's go.
Okay, over here, Brad, the braggadocious guy that just will not stop talking about himself and his wins. He's out of the hand. I beg your pardon, guys. Steve the bluffer, he's over here. He did not connect with the board either. He has ace 6, but he is on the button. And honestly, Christina, I was playing at the Nugget. They have what they call the Grand Series during the summer. If you guys live in Vegas or you come out here, check out the Golden Nugget Grand Series. They have the best value tournaments. It's like $200. And if you play the one-day events, and you could win, if you come in first place at 3 a.m. after starting at noon, you could win $20,000. It's a good value. All right.
Danny pissed his pants.
Danny, okay, go potty. He needs a diaper. All right, over here, A6, he's on the button. Button is a good place, but he didn't connect. What do y'all think? I'd probably fold if I was that person, just get out of it. I'd probably fold and just get out of it. He's a bluffer, but he's not stupid. Mickey says call. All right, he can call because still anything's open. You get an ace. Well, he is the bluffer. Yeah. So bluffer typically would do more of a raise type thing, but you have to be in the right position to represent something. So far, a couple other people have already represented. Because remember, when people place their bets, they are telling you without speaking, they're telling you what they have. Don't forget that. That's what they're telling you. They're saying, I have a hand, I have a hand. Would you ever play a tournament at home? You and Kris have, oh yeah. Wait, Kris have a friend to be the dealer and the winner gets the money for gambling. Oh, that's good. So Kris and I we play against each other. Whoever wins gets it for Dollar Tuesday.
Ooh.
Gambling. Well, yeah, but the problem is I played with Kris before when I tried to teach him, and he goes all in with every hand. And I'm like, you didn't even have anything, and you went all in, and I folded. And he goes, oh, okay, but I had an ace. I'm like, yeah, but that's all you had. So, no, I'm not playing with my husband for a long time. Maybe after a few more sessions like this, then maybe. All right. Or I might have.
I'm in timeout anyway, so
all right.
how can I play?
Okay, so what do we decide that Steve the bluffer is going to do? Is he just going to call, see one more card before he folds? Or is he going to bluff and go all in and get called?
Sean says, she said the problem is, LOL. I'm the problem, apparently. The problem is Kris is an idiot when it comes to poker. He's a complete moron.
No, he didn't.
Oh my
I did
gosh.
not say that. He doesn't play poker, and it's okay. I would never have dated him before we got married if he was a poker player.
Oh my gosh.
All right, we're stuck on Steve. Is he going to play?
What is Steve going to do?
Is he
He's
going to
taking
call
away.
Steve? If it was your turn, what would you do? I say that because sometimes it takes a while for people to go, oh, is it on me? Oh, I'm sorry.
Hailey says it's bluffing is not a skill.
It is totally not a skill. Bluffer. Okay, so if he's going to be really bluff that much, let's just say he goes
Let him
all
bluff.
in.
Let's go.
Is he going to bluff and go all in?
Heck yeah, let's
Okay,
do it.
let's do that. He's a bluffer.
So are you, Sean. You're fun too.
He tanked. He took a long
Look at
time.
this guy.
All in. Now this person over here, Howard the hoodie, says, can I get a count? That means, tell me how much he has. He is not required.
You can ask what the all-in amount is?
Right. You can, when it's on you and it's your turn, you can't ask it beforehand, but when it's your turn, you say, can I get a count? Steve, the card player, it's his hand. He does not have to tell you how much he has. The dealer's job is to count it and to say how much he has. And the answer is he has 3, 4, 5, 6, 25, 625. Steve has.
Glenn says change Steve's name to Kris.
Oh my gosh, you are so right.
Oh my
gosh, that's so funny. You are funny.
You know, guys, you know I can hear you, right? I can read this stuff.
You know I can hear
I
you.
used to have like some self-esteem, but now I don't know. Between my wife and all the subs
Yeah,
here.
Howard said, thank you, that's a gift. He says call, and he throws a chip out, babe. He throws a chip
All in?
out. Yeah, or just a stack or something. He says call.
Call.
No. Now
Wait, he was
Howard.
all in. Why,
Okay, let's.
oh, he's just calling the same
let me
amount.
clarify something though. Take that back. Let me clarify something. Now Howard here, this is for educational purposes. You can agree with me or not agree with me. Okay, if it was me, if I was Howard, I am not going to call his all in for 7 1/4. And I think that's what we said he had. I would go all in. And the reason I would go all in is to force Danny to fold, because I want to isolate. It's called isolating. So you isolate your victim. It's kind of like what coyotes do. They isolate their victim. Okay? Poker, you want to isolate by.
I don't know if I should be frightened that you know this about coyotes or what.
You don't just call his all in. You say.
I feel isolated.
Howard says all in, and then he throws out a chip all in. He just says all in. The dealer has to then throw an all-in thing. He says all in. He says all in on it. And now Danny the drunk again. He's drunk, but he's not stupid. He says, well, I can't call an all in with this, so he folds. He folds. His bet gets brought in. Now.
Okay, but when did the coyotes come? When does that happen?
Howard only has to bet. He only had. Would you please put Howard's bet out?
I'm a little afraid to do that, but yeah, Howard, let's go.
Please put out.
How much am I putting out?
That's
700.
4, 5, 6, 6 1/4. please put out a total of 6 1/4. And then the dealer says, show your hands. Now they have to turn their hands over. 6 1/4 is all Howard can lose. Okay, 6 1/4. We have 2 hands. A6. And he goes, oh, what the heck? Why'd I do that? I pull all the money to the pot.
Steve's been hanging out with Danny the drunk.
Yeah, there's no more action to be had. Okay, that's why you turn the hands over. And everybody sees it.
This is when the
Here we go, guys.
river and the turn happen. Is the turn
That-
first?
The turn, also known as 4th Street, we burn a card,
Why does it do
burn,
2 names? Why can't it just
and
be
turn.
a
The technical is here. Now,
4th Street. 'Cause it's
so
the first
now,
one.
yeah, now Howard says, woohoo, I have two pair. I have 3s and queens. Nothing. Now he's drawing dead because nothing can save him. Burn,
So many violent
river.
words, drawing dead.
All right. Yes, violent terms. Okay, so guess what? Steve the bluffer, walk away. Be the
Bye-bye.
walk of shame.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, we knocked out Steve now.
Yep. All right, it's a tournament. Can't buy back in.
All right.
All right,
I've
here
got
we
to
go.
stack these chips and film and do all the things.
All the things. Okay, here we go.
Hold the
The
camera
button
still.
moves. The button moves.
Wait, I'm busy here. Wait.
Over here. Stack his chips. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. We're Kris and Ginger Vegas. This is poker night. We are having fun saying what you would do if it were you. What would you do if it were you?
I would run away fast because I don't know anything about poker.
Or what do we think that these players would do? Norman the Knit, Danny the Drunk, Kathy the Calling Station. Howard is totally on fire. Yeah.
Howard is crushing it.
Yeah, and he is not making a peep. He doesn't talk to anybody. He pulls his hoodie over and he has his sunglasses on.
And I think it's no coincidence that Howard, the hoodie, is the closest to me. Because we're just the same.
Ah, is that
with our
resonating
skill
with you, babe?
Yeah, we're both really good poker players.
All right, every 30 minutes, the blinds go up, so the blinds have now gone up. The blinds are now, wait, you got some of the black with the blue and some of the blue on the
I
side.
did.
And this is a special table. We have colored lights, guys. Look at this. Colored lights. Kris, you're going to get yourself an LED duty.
What do you mean going to? I'm already there.
Elias.
I am already there.
Classified. Oh, yes, you guys are so nice. We appreciate you guys. Thank you. Yes, this is our house. What color lights?
Daniel, are you a subscriber? Because if you're not, I'm going to hunt you down and find where you live and make you push the subscribe button because that's how I roll. No, welcome, and hopefully you will support our channel by
Thanks, Daniel.
subscribing. We're glad to have
Appreciate
you.
you.
All right,
Okay,
that got violent in a hurry.
I got violent in a
All
hurry.
right, so I moved
Oh,
the button.
The button is right. The button is right. No, I just moved it. I'm sorry.
Oh.
It was a dead button because we knocked him out. So now he's there. So now,
Dead
guys,
button.
we're down to 6. Sorry, it
Sorry,
wasn't.
Philip, it's not that kind of game where you can get in. This is instructional. We're playing in one orbit and talking about the playing styles of different poker players. So it's for fun and it's instructional. And I'm the expert on poker and I'm teaching Ginger how to play.
Thank you, Sean, for saying you're glad we do this.
Did you even hear that?
Yes, I did. I heard that.
just
And
kidding.
can I get in? Philip, stick around, Philip, because you
Yeah.
can weigh in and say what you would do if you had that
Yeah.
hand in that position.
We want your opinion, Philip. That'd be awesome.
I have taught a lot of people how to play poker just by dealing the cards hands up, saying, would you do this? Would you do this? It's a really great way to entertain yourself. If you go on a trip and you're lonely, have a deck of cards and deal them face up and play this game with yourself.
So the buttons only move 3 positions?
Yeah, but we had knocked out 2 people.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going fast. Okay, so the blinds went up. They're now 50 and 100. Would you please set Howard play 50? And
There we go.
thank you. Okay, perfect. Okay, blinds are set, and so now the cards are going to get dealt. So as I said, in No Limit Hold'em, you deal 2 cards face down, correct? Yes, we do. But
Sure.
this weekly poker night, which might become a weekly thing, we don't know, is we have to turn the hands up because we have to discuss it.
Nice.
But what I always do, when I'm sitting at a poker table, you tell me if you do this too. I never look at my cards until it is on me, until it's my turn. Why? Because I want to see what everyone else is doing. Their action will strongly dictate what I do. So I don't look at my cards. I care more about, and it's so funny because when I see people look at their cards, it tells me they don't play a lot of tournaments or they don't play a lot of blackjack, they don't play a lot of poker because they're looking at their cards. They're so concerned about their own cards. Don't worry about your card. It's one of the last variables in the game that you need to look at. Okay, with that said, action is over here on Danny the Drunk. Danny is drinking up a storm. The action is on him. Why? Because we've already paid our small blind and big blind. What is Sean saying?
Don't play 52 pickup. Ginger asked Kris if he wants to play 50. He's got a pickup. I know what that is, Sean. That means I have to pick up 52 cards that just went all over the floor. I wasn't born yesterday.
We can see who picks up the most and the fastest first. Okay, Danny the Drunk, he has 7 jack. What do you think this man is going to do over here?
He's drunk. He doesn't know what
Danny raises with 2-5. 2.5 big blinds. Okay, so if he's going to do that, then he's going to be raising it 250. So he's going to make it 250. All right, we'll go with that. Danny says, this is not a good hand, guys. Fold that hand. If you get that hand, Ginger Vegas would fold that, especially out of position. But guess what? This guy is drinking a double every half hour. Kathy, the calling station. Jackson 5. In the poker world, they call that Jackson 5.
You guys have so many cool names.
Like a 9 and 5 is called the Dolly Parton hand. There's all kinds of.
Wait. Why is that
9 to
Dolly?
5. 9 to 5. That's
okay.
Dolly Parton song, and this is the Jackson
I thought
5.
it had some other reason. Okay.
No. All right. So do we think Kathy? I think Kathy's going to call this 250. What do y'all think? Sean is laughing. Doyle Brunson, best hand. 10 deuce. 10 deuce is our Doyle Brunson hand. I think that Kathy's going to call. David says no, she doesn't. Nikki says call. Guess what, Nikki? We're calling. All right, so here we go.
Let's go.
Let's go. Over here, now we're on braggadocious. He is just talking about himself because he thinks he is the best poker player in the world. And
like
he has, hey, Queen 7. All right, we got a lot of bad cards going on around here. What do y'all think that Brad the braggadocious, he just brags about being a good poker player, so I kind of think he's not going to play that hand because it's a pretty poopy hand. What do you think? I think he folds. He doesn't play just talks and folds. Exactly. Talk. Oh, somebody says raise. Daniel says raise. It's not suited. It's not connected. It's not big.
Bye-bye.
I think we say bye-bye. All right, over here. Sally, she's a solid player. 10-4. Roger that. 10-4.
10-4.
All right.
Is
So
there a fancy name for that?
not that I'm Noah, but I call it Roger that.
Okay.
So 10-4. I'm not even, you know what? I love to play my button and I'm going to play it 95% of the time, but I'm not going to play 10-4 off suit. What do you think?
Fold.
Okay. But the button is the best position. Don't ever forget that. Uh-oh. Drunkard fell over here.
The drunk just literally fell on his
Jonathan just
face.
fell off his seat.
Oh my
I have
God.
seen people fall off their seat. Has anyone else seen that? I've witnessed it, and it's hysterical.
Wait, I thought if that happens in Vegas, it stays in Vegas. Okay.
Howard the Hoodie. This guy's been killing it.
Go, Howard.
He is
He's
small
dominating.
blind. The raise was up to 250. Ooh, he has a
Pair of
pocket
threes.
pair.
Yeah,
He's
this
going to
guy's
call.
killing it.
Okay, go ahead and call. He's going to call. I don't think he should raise with threes, but he definitely should call.
So that means I
Yep.
do what?
Put out
Put out
200.
50.
Oh, change the lights on the board. Good call. What you thinking?
good.
Green? Okay.
Red was good.
The red was good. That's a call. Okay. Norman the Knits.
What am I putting here? He's
200.
got 50, 200,
250.
250?
No, 50 is out, and the bet is 250. He's calling.
So 250 more.
When you call, that means you have to match it.
Yeah, that doesn't mean I know that.
But now
in this
that
poker
equals
swing.
300, babe.
I'm learning.
This
What?
equals 300.
Okay.
He's calling the bet, and it's 250.
I'm just a cameraman. Get
When
off
you
me.
call it, that means you put that amount out. Okay.
That doesn't mean I'm paying attention.
Now, this Norman the Knit has $100 out there. Oh, look at the knit. He has pocket
Pair of
knives.
nines.
He looks at that and he goes, I don't know if this is good enough. I'm inside me going, yeah.
You're such a nit.
All right, but he's going to think about it because it's only nines. And most of us would call that all day long. All right, go ahead and call.
Which means I put out.
Yeah, so I helped him with that.
250?
Yeah. No.
Wait.
Total, that's your total, 250. Make that look like 250.
Goodness gracious, so much pressure.
There we go. Okay, good. Now, again, remember guys, because in No Limit Hold'em, these cards would be face down. Nobody would see them. We only have them up right now for us. Okay? So the dealer's gonna pull in the bets. Can you help me get those bets over there, babe?
I'm fooling around with the camera. Okay, what?
Can you give me that bet over there, please?
Sure.
Thank you. Thank you. And the bets. So here's the pot. Here's the muck. This is called the muck pile. Now
Wait.
we're going, yes? What?
Highly classified is asking, do bald heads reflect light? You know what, Highly? Where do you live? I'm gonna go, you're my buddy, I thought. Yeah, they actually do. Very shiny. Oh my
Anytime you want the lights changed on this table, just ask and we'll change the lights.
God. All right, what am I
You
doing?
got it, David. Burn. Well, no, we're not going to burn and turn. We're going to burn and flop. We have to
All
see
right,
a
let's
flop.
go. Let's
Flop
see a
comes
flop.
first. But you're right. Burn. You always burn that
My
top
poker
card.
career has been a flop.
One,
I've never played.
2, 3. Turn them over. And there we go. All right.
Ooh.
King, ace, and a 4.
That's
Now,
nice.
that didn't really help anybody. So, the button is here. The action starts right after the button. So the action's going to be on Howard. Howard, you are the hoodie. Howard the hoodie. What do we want him to do? Is he going to check or bet? He has 2 options. He cannot, in a tournament, guys, you are not allowed to fold your cards unless a bet has been made. Because I know cash games, you can fold it. You can just get rid of those cards at any point. But in a tournament, you can check, but you can't fold until a bet's been made. So I think he's going to check it. What do y'all think?
Check, check, check. Everybody's saying check.
Check, check, check. Okay, over here on these nines, over here for Norman the Knit. Especially because he's a knit, and he's going to check. What do you think? Check, check, check. Okay, over here, Danny the drunk. Can he see the board? Okay, now he's the one that says, oh, can you tell me the cards out there? I can't see them. Because sometimes people say that. What, can you tell me what the flop is? King of hearts, ace of clubs,
because
4 of spades.
But it's because he's drunk? Or
Because he's
he can't
seeing
see?
double because he's had too
Oh,
much to
okay.
drink. All right, so I think he's going to fold because he just wants to drink more and he doesn't have any of that. So he didn't connect.
Martin says he drinks another and then checks. Nikki says fold. David Evans, I'm not jumping in that
He's
pool.
folding.
I do that only when we get to 10,000 subscribers.
Yes.
I'm going to do a cannonball in that beautiful pool in the freezing month of probably December. That's
Great.
about when we're going to hit it.
Yeah, Kris said two live streams ago on the last Sunday night blackjack, he said, when we hit 10,000 subscribers, I'm going to do a cannonball in the pool with my clothes on. I was like, what? I did not even know he hadn't mentioned that to me at all. And I was kind of shocked. So let us get there, guys. Let us get there. I want to see.
No,
it.
we're not going to. It's not heated at that time of year because we're not early in the pool in the wintertime. So I don't want it heated. I want it for full shock effect. Mm-hmm. And if it's the last thing I ever do because I croak as soon as my heart fails in that freezing cold temperature, it'll be the best thing I ever did because we got to 10,000. It'd be totally worth it.
I mean, sacrifices.
Right.
We all make
You gotta
sacrifices in life, right?
Right. All right,
Okay.
where are we at?
No, it's not heated. It is a heated pool, but we don't
Yeah.
heat it in the winter.
Yeah,
Because remember, we
it would
get
cost a
into
ton.
the 50s and 60s. It would be way too expensive.
It would take forever to get to a reasonable temperature, so.
All right. Yeah. So where are we? Okay, we did check, check. And over here, Jackson 5, he did not connect with the board. He also says check. I'm just going to say you guys all are on board with that, okay? All right, great, thank you. Now we're gonna burn and turn. Who said burn and turn last time?
That was
Now,
like half an hour ago.
now it's
Let's
time
go.
to burn and turn. Okay,
right.
burn
Burn.
and turn. All right. Well, the most promising hand at this point in time, if a 10 were to come, is this little Jackson 5 over here, would make a straight. Because he has Jack, Queen, King, Ace. Okay? The pair of threes here, you know what? It's a beautiful little pair, but when you got all these overs, the bigger cards out here, then your threes are really kind of not. The only thing that's going to help him is a 3. So he's going to check again. Do y'all agree with me?
Why wouldn't he just fold?
No, you can't fold. I was just saying that. In a cash game, he could say, I'm checking out, take these cards. You're not allowed to fold in a tournament. This is if you're playing any tournament on or off the strip or in Florida or wherever you are. Okay. Atlantic City or wherever you are. Okay, 3s are checking, 9s are checking, just because there's so many big cards out there. Jack 5 is also checking. Yeah, he has a straight draw. Yeah. So, what are the odds? We lost our stats guy. All right, odds on we need a 10 for him to make a straight, or we need a 3 for him to get a set, or we need a 9 for him to get a set. All right, let's see what we can do, guys. River's coming. Burn
and
River. Okay, did not help anybody out. So right now we know that Norman the Knit has won it, but they don't know that yet. Howard the Hoodie has his 3s. All right, and he is thinking, what should I do here? There are some people that would make a huge bet because they've been showing signs of weakness. And I would think a 6 probably didn't help anybody. The only thing I'd worry about is there are 3 hearts on the board. King of Hearts, Queen of Hearts. Somebody could have hit a flush. Other than that, you know, so I could put out a big bet if I was Howard, like an all-in bet or something like that, because these guys are short stacked.
Judith says, yeah, who are you going to bet? Because he's got the money.
Yeah, and because you can't really get hurt. He has so many chips. If he shoves, and I've done this, this is more of the ginger kind of play, because of the prior betting, and I kind of sense weakness from both these guys. I don't think they're really doing too much. So I think if I shove, if I make a $300 bet or 6, they might call me. But if I shove, they're not gonna call me. So sounds like somebody agreed with me. Yeah, but he doesn't want, if you would want to entice if you had the nuts, but this guy he's got the winning hand. If you don't want to entice him and have him come in and then take the pot. You want to shut it down. So I am going to say, because if he tries to entice and then he calls, Norman's going to win it with his pocket 9s. He'll fold. But right now, let's go ahead. He wants to take the pot, and he thinks I may or may not have the best hand, but I'm gonna act like I do. So just put out one of those stacks and say all in. Put out your big stack. Just put out your big stack and say all in. You have to say all in before you put the stack out.
I just said it.
Okay, no, he did it correctly. I'm just saying. And now, okay, so Norman the Knit, even though he has the best hand, he is going to fold it because he thinks that Howard has a pair of queens, aces, kings, or whatever, flush or straight. So fold. He folds. Boom. And of course, over here, she's a calling station, but she says, nope, I don't have it. And I believe he has it. Okay, because normally people, and there have been more than, gosh, probably more than, I hate to say it, probably more than 100 times that I've done that. So I've done that lots of times, and he won that. So here we go, guys, button moves. So Howard needs to use the button, and he needs his chips stacked. Okay, guys. We have a nice group with us. Thank you, everybody, for joining us for Poker Time. I know it. You're like, oh my gosh, what if that? Yeah. What if? But sometimes you just have to. I don't know about you guys, but I will. I'm a pretty solid player, and I don't do a lot of bluffing. But my bluffing would probably be post river if I've really sensed weakness from people and I just shove. I was playing a WSOP event one time, and I'm not going to say names because I don't want to be this guy over here, the name dropper.
Brad the braggadocious.
They had enough training? What do you mean? All the other players are in the pool? All right, we're down to...
Babe, I'm going to get me a hoodie, because apparently that's all that's necessary to be a great poker player.
Doesn't, yeah, a lot of
Cool
people think
hoodie.
that, but it doesn't always work that way.
No? Okay.
No. All right, so,
You're going to check the sub counts.
yeah, you don't ever want to give, I'm telling you guys because I don't think I'm going to play with any of you guys anytime soon. But, my nicknames that people give me are, I was really flattered this last at WSOP on multiple events that I played in from multiple guys. They called me, one called me the GTO queen, and somebody else called me Miss GTO, which is game theory optimization. So I was very flattered with that. I kind of wasn't really sure how they knew that, but they saw what I was doing. They played with me for a while. And let's go ahead and set blinds.
How many WSOP tournaments have you played? This question.
More than I could count. More than I can count. I would say on the average I play 20 a year. This guy's the small blind, this guy's the big blind. And I have
100 and 150?
Yeah, we're now 100, 200.
I can't reach.
You got it. Oh, he's almost all in. 10, 200. Okay, blinds are now 1 and 2. So if you come out here for WSOP, or you're out here for a WPT, or the North American Poker Tour, let me know and I'll meet you out somewhere. Okay, here we go. All right, we are going to get some cards in the air. Okay, the button is here. You start dealing over here. And I love my poker, if you can't tell.
Yeah, me too.
You know what? I love doing this because my husband gets to learn poker. And
Yeah,
I want him to play poker with
You
me.
assume I'm actually learning.
That's what happened with blackjack, guys. He's a good blackjack player now. Okay, let's keep going here. The action is over here. Kathy, the calling station.
Thank you, Mod Father. Glenn
Okay,
is so awesome.
here we go. Ooh, ace 10 suited. I love
Boom.
that.
Let's
Kathy, the
go.
calling station. All right, she likes to call. She doesn't like to raise. So she's going to call. It's 200. So here we go. She says, call. All right, over here, braggadocious. Ooh, pair of sixes. It's a good hand. I think he's going to raise. Will you guys raise with me? Nikki said call on her. Yeah. Are you guys going to raise with me? I think he should raise. Or do you want him to just call?
Raise, Daniel says.
All right,
yes.
let's raise. Okay, what are we
David
going to
says
raise?
No. Daniel says yes. Mickey says call. Called
All
by
right.
highly classified. Called
All
by
right,
David Evans.
we're going to call.
Martin Matthews call.
Call. All right, over here we have Sally, the solid player. She has deuce 4. She has a solid player, so she's going to get rid of that hand, guys. You agree with me on that? I think you do.
I totally do, because I have a lot of years of experience with poker.
Okay, Howard the Hoodie. Howard the Hoodie is going to turn, remember, I play at least 90% of the hands on the button because that is your best position. But look at Queen 3,
nothing there.
that is horrible.
There is
So I'm going to fold. Martin says fold. Muck, muck, fold, fold. Yep, goes in the muck. All right, and over here, Norman the Knit. Doyle Brunson hand, 10 deuce. He's already in for 100. It will only cost him 100 more, but he's a knit. Because he's a knit, what do you think Martin the Knit will do? Call, calls. Okay,
LOL, gotta play the Doyles.
go ahead. Yeah, even though he's a knit, he's gonna call it. Make that 200. There we go. Okay, over here, big blind. It's your option. What do you want to do, Danny? Danny has 8 jack, which I really like that hand. 8 jack is great. But at this point, he doesn't even know he only has $50 left. He says, okay, I'll check that.
He
All
doesn't
right.
even know where his car keys
Okay,
are.
so he does not know. He's going to Uber it home, babe. All right, can I have the bet over that 200 over there, please?
Yes,
Thank you.
ma'am.
Like, I don't have go-go gadget arms. All right. Okay, here we go, guys. And again, for educational and fun purposes.
David Evans is fixated on the pool. All in the pool. Everywhere in the pool.
Okay, what's the temperature of the pool right now, babe? I think it's
I'd have to.
not that cold. I
probably
think
in
like
the-
65.
Yeah, probably about 68.
It's 68, guys. It's not that cold.
In
Okay.
December, it's going to be in the 50s, maybe 40s. And I'm going to have a heart attack.
So get all your friends to come subscribe. Remember, on Friday nights we play blackjack, and you guys get to play blackjack And then on Tuesday nights, we do Top Dollar Tuesday. Okay, so let's go, guys. Now we're post-flop. We're going to keep the hands up so that we can see what they are. We're going to burn and flop. Yes?
Yes.
All right, here we go, guys. Burn. 1, 2, 3. All right, those are a lot of clubs there, guys.
Yeah.
Woohoo! All
Is there a
right.
name for that? A club or?
Well, it's a club flop. It's not really a name for it, but when I just eyeball the whole thing, I see over here if we get a 7 of clubs out there, or if we get any 7, it'll be a straight, a flush. If we get any 7 will be a straight. If we get a 7 of clubs, it'll be a straight flush. And that's what my eyeballs went to right away. But let's start over here, because technically Norman the Knit is up first. He did not connect.
John saying, get him to 10,000. I don't want to see me go.
It is a straight flush draw. Yes, it is. All right, 10 deuce. I think he's just going to check it. Norman the Knit, he's not going to do anything bold. Danny the Drunk, he says, hey, I've got top pair. I'm going all in. $50. That's all he has left is $50.
Way to go, Danny.
So if you want to call him, you can call his all in for 50. All right. Ace 10, he didn't connect, but guess what? It's only 50 to see the drunk go. I'll call. All right.
Okay.
Over here, pair of 6s. He's definitely calling. All right. Are you guys with me on this?
Why wouldn't he raise 2?
Well, because he has a pair.
That's me asking.
He wants to wait and see. What do you all think? I think he's just going to call. What do you think? He's going to call Danny the Drunk's all
Heading to
in?
bed early. Okay, Gallagher, thank you very much. Thanks for all of your support as usual.
Gallagher, thank you so
See
much.
you soon, girl.
And we'll see you Friday night.
Sleep well.
Oh no, have fun Friday night. We're gonna see you in a while. Take care.
Sleep well, girl.
Okay, we have 6s here, guys. I'm gonna say just call. Can we say all in?
I think I would go for a swim. Oh, you're so. All right, sounds good, Gallagher. Thank you.
Yeah, no, I don't think you can really raise with the 6. I think he can call the all in over there. He's gonna call over here. Norman the Knit. He has a 10 deuce. I think now he's gonna fold because he doesn't have enough. Goes into the muck.
Bye-bye, Nick.
Pull the bets in. We are not going to show our hands yet. We only show the hands once everybody's all in. All further betting will go on the side. We have 2 people that still have chips, what they call behind. So we are not going to do that yet. Okay, we're going to burn and turn. All right, that is not a great card for anybody. Well, actually, 8, 9, it's really not. Okay, so we're over here. I think he's going to check. Check with me, guys. Over here, Ace 10. He's going to check. Sometimes cards come over here on the pair of 6s, even though he's second now. Right now, Danny the Drunk has it. Well, I'm sorry. I said over here. Let's go back to him. He doesn't have a check option because he's all in. That's why we have all-in cards, which I don't have, to tell the dealer not to go there. So over here, he can bet, and he's going to say no, thank you. And over here,
She's a female.
the Sixers are gonna check also.
Let's go, Brad.
Do you think so? I think so.
Yeah.
All right, now let's go ahead and burn and see a river card, guys. River card. Oh my goodness, he has a set of 6s.
What is
Okay.
this? 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. There's
He
7
had-
anywhere?
No, 7. So his 6s, he was second hand. The pair of 8s over here, Danny. Okay, so now Danny had the highest hand with a pair of 8s. Now the highest hand is over here.
3,
Okay,
6.
so now Ace 10 says, I'm going to check. Over here, he says all in. And over here, he says, no, I'm going to fold. And so he pulls his bet back because he only bet this because he was betting it here. Now he has his, I show my 6s, my set of 6s. Danny the Drunk shows 8 pair of 8s. Danny the Drunk, you go bye-bye. We are down to just a few players, and the chips are
Brad
right here.
gets the
Yeah.
bragging rights on that hand.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, right now, we have 45 people here, and this is a really good group. So thank you if you are new. We are down to only 5-handed. We are 5-handed in this game. And I really, we've been playing now for about an hour and a half. I really, really wanted to give some free memberships out. But the only way we can do that is if everybody logs off and jumps back in on the live. And I don't think so. So, okay, so this is what we're gonna do. Guys, on Halloween night, we are going to, out of the gate, we're gonna start with on the laptop, and we're gonna be filming on the laptop, because right out of the gate, we are gonna give out 10 free memberships for our channel. So we'll do that and get it done with. We're gonna try to do it now, but because we stream from our phones, and YouTube doesn't let you do it on your phones, you have to do it on a computer or laptop. That would mean everybody would have to log off here and log back on to a new one that we start on the laptop. We'll do it Friday night. So if you're interested, if you are interested in free monthly membership, what does that get you? Really, it just gets you like this really cool loyalty badges and special emojis to use, and your name gets highlighted. But the part that's fun is we do 2 after parties a week for like an hour and 45 minutes to an hour, and you would get the extra time with us if you want to support our channel and do it.
And that's blackjack, that's slot play.
That's only blackjack.
That's what we call our inner circle.
Yeah.
So,
but if it's not your jam and you don't want it, you don't care about that, then just join us for the fun of playing blackjack on Friday night. So I just wanted to throw that out there.
So winner of the month should get a membership. So
you know what?
For the blackjack you're talking about. Right?
Can I say this? Because other people have said that. We have no way to give certain people memberships.
Oh, that's right. It's random.
We only have the ability to give random ones. So we push the button, and what it does is anybody that's on that live stream that's interacting, like saying hi, because we're going to ask you all to check in and say hi and stuff like that before we do it, give everybody a chance to get together, and then it's going to just give them to you randomly. Unfortunately, we don't have that option. But the same thing happens. Say if somebody out here like Gallagher did before, and Gallagher just went night-night, but Gallagher said, I'm buying 10 free memberships and giving them, and she did that twice. So she gave free memberships, and it just gave them out randomly. So it gives you out there the opportunity to support our channel by buying free memberships for other people. And that does a similar thing. If you give us super chats, we get the same thing. So, and some people go, well, why should we give you money? Well, you don't have to give us money. You can just be here and play with us, and that makes us happy.
David Evans wants to know about pool membership. Let's dig in our pool.
Babe, do you want to walk out there for a minute? Show them the pool?
Yeah.
Here, give me the camera. All right. Kris is going to give you a little tour of our backyard. This right here is a blackjack. I know, we're looking at a pool.
Right, guys.
Don't go too far, you're going to lose them. Monkey juice, don't worry. Highly classified. Terrorists. No. You guys are so funny. Your comments are hysterical. Guess what, guys? We are playing a really big hand for our final hand.
All right.
We are going to play super aggressively. The button moved. We say the button moved. Danny the drunk just got knocked out, so it's a dead button. Yeah. So the blinds are 1 and 2.
You got it, David.
And guess what? These guys are going to all play very aggressively because this is our last hand with you guys tonight. So, Sarah, you can play on Friday night. So anybody that wants to play cards with us will be playing blackjack. Show up at 7 p.m. Vegas time. We're going to have costumes on. So wear your costume and tell us what your costume is. But no, can't play. You can say what you would do if you were these players. All right, let's go ahead and play our final hand here. Okay, here we go. The button is here, small blind, big blind. All right,
Can I ask one more time for subscriptions if anybody has not subscribed?
it never hurts to ask, babe.
If you have not subscribed yet, please help us out because, you want to see a grown man do a cannonball into a very freezing pool. That's what I'm going to do to celebrate. So, plus we're going to also have a party. We're going to probably do a party at the Cosmo.
Dress up as a blackjack player.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
good.
so if you didn't hear that, Kris just invited you all to a big party. Everybody, and we're going to give you information later, at the Cosmo will be our party. And that's once we hit 10,000. Okay, we're going to deal this last hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, I don't know why I'm counting. Okay. We like to have fun. That's what life is. You only go around once.
All right.
YOLO.
We got the small
YOLO.
blind is
All right.
100.
Small blind, big blind. Can you flip those cards over and put them in front of Sally, the solid? Thank you. Her card, she has a queen and a 5. And they're suited. But guess what, guys? We are playing hard because we want to. So she's going to go ahead and bet. She's going to go ahead and call. That's a bad hand, but she's going to call. So
Wait
can
for
you
Brad
put
to get out of
200 out? She's going to call. Thank you, babe. 200. All right, Howard the hoodie. What does he have?
Yeah, I'll just film and do the cards and the chips and everything. And
Babe,
look at the
just,
pool.
tell you what, you could just be quiet. His face. That was priceless. Okay. Queen 9, Howard the hoodie. Howard the hoodie. Just call it for right now because we're going to go hard later. Put in 200, please. He calls.
Okay.
My
What does that
arms
mean?
aren't long
What does
enough.
that mean?
Call. Put in 200. He
Yeah,
called.
that's what I need. Specific
Norman
instruction.
the
Don't tell me call, fold, whatever. I don't even know this game.
Oh, what does Hailey say? Chris gonna be a bowling. All right, ace 3. Hey, they're suited. All right, that's what you always say. Everyone gives the cards too much credit. Put in 200 from Norman the Knit. Everyone's gonna be in this hand. All right, and what do we have over here? We have ace 5. All right. It's only another 100 because the blinds are on. He's already in for 100 because the blinds are 1 and 200. Okay, let's go over here to the big blind. His option, he has a big blind option. He can check or raise. Now, because he's already has his $200 bet in. He is going to check it. We're all in for 200. Woohoo. All right, thank you, babe. This is our last hand here, guys. It's going to go big, so don't go anywhere. All right. David Evans. Swim! That's exactly the action he's taking is swim. All right. So here we go. We are going to burn and flop. You burn and flop first.
Glenn, you're going to have to find out.
1, 2, 3. Okay. Here we go. The button is here, so the action is here. And this person did not connect with the board at all, but he only has $50 left. So he'll just go, well, she's a calling station, so she'll say 50. All right. And this person says, well, it's only 50. Sure, 50. Well, I didn't connect either, but 50, go ahead and put 50 in. Over here, I have top pair. But just go ahead and call, just because so it's easier for the dealer.
And that means what?
Call means you're calling the bet of 50. That means you're going to
So
put it
just
out.
put
You're going to
50
match
out.
it. That's 100, babe.
Speak English.
That's 100. Okay.
Call means put the same amount as everyone else.
Yeah, this person's calling too, so $50,
that
please.
means 50.
All right, that made it easy for the dealer. Thank you. Because
Well,
now,
as long as it's easy for the dealer. Never mind what I'm going through over here.
because this person is all in. All in. That's an all in. We need to buy some all in buttons. Okay, we need all in and call buttons to make it easier. This person's all in. All right,
Christian
so
in the house.
Christian Morris, thank you,
He
Christian,
says
for
call
being
is
here.
the same as everyone else. Okay, thank you, Christian. I should be paying attention, but
Christian, you explain it to Kris better than I do because
Christian's asking if one raises, then it's the same for everyone.
if somebody raise, if you say call, then that means you're calling their raise, which means you will put in the amount. So if somebody says I'm raising it to 500, then if you say call, you have to put in 500.
Okay.
If you want to And if before you do any action, because if you want to raise it, then you say re-raise, or you just say raise. That means you're going to raise an additional raise. So you can keep raising it. You can be very aggressive. We might get there, but I think, did I answer your question?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Welcome El Yati Mohammed from Morocco. Look at that, from Morocco, babe.
Oh, what's my best WSOP finish? WSOP finish would probably just be a day 2 of like a $1,000 event. So just cashing a few thousand, not in the hundreds of thousands yet. So I need to get there. Had a pretty good bankroll built up this last year.
And you cashed in like 5 out of 8 events.
Right out of the gate. I was cash. And I got it up to a good amount. And then I ran into the wall, guys. Got to write it out. It's okay.
Right.
Okay, this guy, it's on him. And because he's already all in, so it's on him. And he's just going to check. And over here, queen 5, they check again. Over here, 9. 9 queen. This person has a top pair. He's going to bet.
Thanks, Tyler.
So bet like
300?
Sure. Okay. No, the blinds are now, I'm going to say, the blinds are now, he could have bet 300 would have been an acceptable bet, but the blinds are now 2 and 4. Was that what they were? I don't even remember what our blinds. Our blinds were 2 and 4. So, they were 1 and 2. Let's make it 500, babe.
Okay.
Okay, 500. So this person bets his 9s. He has top pair over here. This person has ace 3. You know what? He's just going to fold. I'm sorry. I wanted this to be real aggressive, but he can't call that. Over here, ace 5. He's in already. He's all in already. Jack 3. He can't call it either. So he's going to fold. And over here, an 8 would get her to a straight. Go ahead and let her call. What is
How
she?
much was that?
It's 5. So she calls the raise of 500. All right. So now we have 3 people. And look at that. 1 is all in. We're going to burn. And, oh my gosh. Wow. There's a lot of things happening here, guys. So let's talk about this. Don't go anywhere. All right. Okay. Now, yeah. I'm sorry. This person is all in. This person over here with the 5, guess what? They just made their straight. But Sally, the solid player, has 25 behind. So she's all in for her $25 bet. She says all in. So now she's all in. Well, of course, Howard, the hoodie's going to call. He has a top pair of 9s. Go ahead and he calls. Okay, now there's no extra betting because this person is all in. This person is all in, Sally. And Howard he called. So now everybody is required in a tournament to turn your cards face up. In a cash game, you are not required to turn your cards face up. What do we have here? Over here, we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So Sally currently has the top hand. She has a straight. But guess what? Over here. Oh, and there was a side pot of 50. I'm sorry, I did that wrong. The side pot, I didn't do the side pot. Ace high over here. Kathy still could possibly win this because if a diamond comes on the river, she has a flush because there are 1, 2, 3 diamonds on the board. This ace high flush.
Does a flush beat a straight?
Yeah, and a flush beats a straight.
Okay.
It goes straight, flush, and then a full house. Okay, so right now, if this diamond comes on the river, this is the winning hand. But over here, Howard would with the side pot, which is a whole whopping 50 bucks. But right now, it's Sally's pot. So this is when you're going, please let me win this. So let's see what happens, guys. Boom. Yes, I got, yes, David, I got that side pot, but it was only a $50 side pot. No diamond. Okay, no diamond. So that means Sally wins. All right, sorry about that. Normally what happens, the dealer takes the losing hands, turns them over, losing hands, turns those over, and congratulations, Sally wins. And the reason the side pot is only, the reason this side pot is only 50 is because she only had 25 behind. And when he called, Howard called her 25. So that was the reason. You probably got, I may have said it was a $50 that she had behind, but she didn't. Then the side pot would have been 100, you're right. But it was only 25. So, but Sally wins it all because her straight held up. So her straight held up and no diamond came. And
Brad is in the pool, David Evans.
Brad is in the pool. Okay, so y'all want to go in the pool now?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not jumping.
Thank you all for joining us. This was fun. It's for education. I don't know another way to do this other than just all kind of collaborate on how we're doing it. And because once the hands are exposed, you can't really be playing against somebody else when they see your hand. But on blackjack on Friday night, you can play.
Thank you, David.
You can play 5 hands. And thank you guys for joining us. Thank you for weighing in. Thank you for having fun. Remember, join us at 7 o'clock on Halloween night, because in that first 10, 15 minutes, we want to give out our free memberships for the month. And we want to give those out right out of the gate. So if you want that, then join then. If not, just join whenever you can on Friday night. Thank you all for being here with us. We appreciate it. Have a wonderful night, and thanks. The pool is all yours. Go jump for it. Jump in it. Go for it.
Go.
Go for it.
All right, guys. Thanks for everything. See you Friday.